There he is. It's good, MP.
MP, you're about to go off.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the Pistons. For the Boston Celtics, they have a grip on third place in the Eastern Conference, and they don't seem to be letting go. Pistons, Celtics, just moments away, right after this. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Let's see some of the numbers here for Malik Beasley.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Asar Thompson out there with Holland. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1. Well, Grant, tonight.
They're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Wilson comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now Schroeder. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Picked by Stewart. Now here's Beasley. He's closely guarded. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Pass to Duren. Beasley with it. To the right side. Here's Schroeder. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Schroeder's got 5 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And no luck that time either. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Thompson. Off with the layup. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Boston out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Asar Thompson. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the paint. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. From behind the arc. Orford pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at Sacramento, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Celtics are, their start hasn't been as good as everyone would have hoped, but they're still in the mix and a viable threat to win the championship.
To the middle. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pritchard gets it to go.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Pistons trail by 9. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Some room here for Schroeder. Rebound Boston. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Schroeder. Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Down low, the kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 3. Over Hardaway. Ah, nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the inside. Here's Holland from outside the arc. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Holland. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Here's Wilson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Show the gas.
.149 left in the second quarter. Outside White. Back to Porzingis. Inside. Here's Wilson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And it's Ivy penetrating. Goes back up. Holland gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
To the paint. They kick it out to Porzingis. Holiday passes to Wilson. He gets it in there. Wilson's got 11.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Thompson. .54 seconds left in the first half of this game.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 13.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Duran the screen. No good from outside. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Wilson. He's got 13. To the inside. They kick it out to Porzingis. White, the pass to Wilson. 4-3. And Ivy pulls it down. Pass to Thompson. Oh, tries a 3. That shot missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out for the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wilson passes to Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Now here's Stewart. Defense is right there. And finished off by Stewart.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Wilson. Launches it. Nope. Good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. And here's Stewart for the lead. Gets the three to fall. And now a three-point Pistons lead.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Wilson passes to Horford. Down low to the middle. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
23 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duran. Now here's Stewart from the arc. Horford pulls it in. Here's Wilson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Boston out in front. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Tim Hardaway is out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Dennis. Schroeder, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. And the basket is good.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Thompson. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
For 3, Hardaway. And again, the Pistons missing. The Celtics with the lead. Pritchard, the pass to Wilson. Tatum with it. He's guarded by Beasley. Down low. Here's Wilson. And Fontecchio pulls it down. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Detroit. A little mid-range shot is up. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Wilson's got 9 points here in the second half.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Thompson finds Duren. Tatum with some nice D. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Wilson passes to Holiday. Brown, a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Cunningham passes to Duren. And here's Ivy. Launches a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Got a piece of it. Holiday passes to Wilson. Here's Brown. Oh, look out! J.B. throwing it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Holland. They need this. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Inside. Wilson passes to Porzingis. Here's Wilson. From down in the low post, it goes. Wilson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Ivy outside. Shot clock at 6. Thompson, a screen on Brown. And here's Ivy from the arc. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Charity stripe shot. Look at Tatum using his length.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Red Hot.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's Cunningham. Over Holiday. And it's Cunningham missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Wilson. Counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Cunningham against Holiday. Thompson with a screen. Holland for 3. Tatum pulls it in. And here's Boston. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Basket counts.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Here's Wilson. Good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
Nice to see you. Come back soon. Welcome. Please take a look. Thank you again. It was such a pleasure.
Oh wow, it's really you. Well, have a look around now. Oh, you're welcome back again anytime.
Hey, nice to see you. Come back soon.
Bye. See ya.
What's up, MP? I'm Chris Brickley. Welcome to my gym. We're open 24/7.
for whenever you want to get some work in and sharpen up your skills.
What's up, Chris? This is dope, man. It feels good to get out of the practice facility sometime.
Of course, we've got open runs with other pros daily, 3-on-3 Monday through Thursday, and 5-on-5 on the weekends. Come by anytime.
Bet.
Whoa. No way. This can't be real. Thank you so much for telling me. Thank you so much. We'll be here.
Hey, great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.